Kick it away first. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Offense working from the pistol. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. All over him immediately.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Dante Moore makes the catch. It's Frazier. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Moore from the gun, trying to convert 3rd down. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down.
Oh, those are those where you're just looking at your hands, left hand, right.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Motion from the back. They'll call a timeout. Play clock running short. It was down to 5 before the stoppage. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3 and outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4 and out if they don't convert. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. More to throw for it on 4th down. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
Well, I knew the coach was confident in his offense. I did not know he was that confident this early in the game. 4th and long. I thought he'd just punt that one away and let his defense take the field. Interesting.
Straight ahead, it's Hardy. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give to Hardy. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short.
Well, you're down here in the red zone. You know you've got to be able to run the football, so good call going with the toss play. Nice blocking up front. Good patience by the back, finding his crease.
Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Cardinals are in the hurry-up. Out wide left, it's Green. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score.
Nice quick throw there, and it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw, and you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on Monday.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
They'll try to run it in with Hardy. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down.
Man, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. This is a designed run. Got the first down. Big play in the running game, and they get him out of bounds right at the 50-yard line. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
He'll take it himself. Looks like Alabama will pick up the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Here's a give to Frazier. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Right side, it's Clark. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the 1st down. The Crimson Tide move the sticks through the air. Let's see if they go back to it here. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Left side, it's Moore. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
Man, it's so nice to have guys out wide that you just trust that you can feed the football, and this guy will do the rest, will cross that goal line, will take care of you, make you look like a genius. That's that kind of guy right there.
On the move from inside his 5. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing ends of the field. Here's Iamaleava to throw. With the catch, it's Johnson. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there.
Simple pitch, simple catch, easy little drag route right over the field. It's a nice timing route. You can run it versus man, or you can run it versus zone and have a lot of success.
Wants to throw. It's Iamaleava. Fires to the wideout. Good coverage to knock that pass away.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Turns it upfield. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Big play on that one as he works his way all the way to the 28-yard line. And the Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. Here's a give to Hardy. There he goes. Got some room headed to the goal line. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville!
Well, on that run, he shows you why he's so dynamic. He's got all the tools in the toolbox to hit the home run, David, and they're going to stay patient with him. They know they're not going to score a touchdown every single time they give it to him, but he is that guy that can break the game wide open for this offense. Expect more from him.
Yeah, and then once you start giving it to him, you create that balance on offense. Then you can play action and suck those linebackers up. So it's only going to help this offense make it more two-dimensional as opposed to one. Get the running game going, and then it opens up the pass.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. At the 45 on his way. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. Alabama just did work on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to it. On the move. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Alabama pushing the tempo.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. The Tide with the 1st and 10. Out of the gun here with Nate Frazier. Oh, he's got some space. Headed to the end zone. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. And guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. He is denied, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Here's Nate Frazier. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
On the move. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama! They'll try to add another to their lead. Oh, they blocked the extra point. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Iamaleava going for the big play. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
And they bring him down quickly, but a good game there.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Third down from the gun. Here's Nico Iamaleava. Caught. And an explosive play. Has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock.
And love offenses that are willing to find matchups and take advantage of it. Like, use your running back in the middle of the field. You want to use a linebacker, so be it. He can beat it. This guy has really good speed, really good ball skills, and I like the way they're using him out of the backfield.
Throwing, Iamaleava. Finds his man, it's Johnson. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Throws to the tight end. It's caught. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. Alabama calls its second timeout of the half. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Looking to throw. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Cardinals. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Coaches talk all the time about finishing halves. Man, that is perfect execution down the stretch. Take the lead, take most of the clock, and you get the ball coming out. Way to close this first half. Great execution.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Moore. Got him quickly. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Moore will throw. Here comes the heat. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. He'll take the deep shot. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Louisville's offense has taken the field, and they look ready to go. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, Iamaleava looking down the middle. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
The Cardinals will send out the punt unit. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. The Tide ready to roll on offense. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision, nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Alabama quickly back to the line. In the backfield, it's Moore. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Here's Moore to throw. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Changing the routes with his receiver. 4th down, Moore. They got him for the sack, and now get the ball back after the 4th down stop.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up, run it, do something. You can't take a sack on 4th down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
The run inside. It's Hardy.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Open on the right side, that's Smith. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple yards there.
Saying in the gun on 3rd down. Throws for the tight end. Out wide left, it's Green. Touchdown, Cardinals! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Making the adjustment on the play. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Throwing Moore. Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Handoff for Frazier. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Alabama pushing the tempo. Moore to the air. Zings it complete to the right. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first. Left side is Frazier. Makes a catch but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
The Tide will get the first down. That's the end of the period, and Louisville has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. One final period to play, and we'll see who can grab that W as we start the fourth. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Frazier again. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Dante Moore. Out wide left, it's Matthews. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. In the gun on 3rd down. Moore got his man. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Crimson Tide move the sticks through the air. Let's see if they go back to it here. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on first down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a 2nd down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
Throws to the wideout. He makes a catch. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Just going to keep it after the snap. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. Alabama quickly back to the line. Moore. Going for 6. Touchdown tie! The sure hand's in the end zone, and he has 6. Getting set for the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. They still need a touchdown to take the lead here in the 4th, and they'll try to get the ball back with the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Left side is Green. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Alabama calls its 2nd timeout of the half. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Big 3rd down play here. If they get a stop, you'll see an immediate timeout. They'll try to run it in with Hardy. Fights off a defender. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
Man, this offense would really like to lean on this guy in the 4th quarter, right? They've got the lead, and you just saw his ability there, breaking a tackle. He looks like he's getting stronger as the game goes on. I'd expect him to get a few more carries here before this game's over.
Right back to Hardy on first down. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
And the defense is doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They'll give it to Hardy. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
Smart offense. I love it, man. Make them use that timeout, run the football. I can run the football and let that clock now tick inside of a minute. I'm in great situation to win this football game. Just be smart and keep that thing running.
On 3rd down, here's Hardy. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. Defense will use a timeout. 22 seconds remaining in the game. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it's good! Big 3 points to stretch the lead.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Gets the back moving. Here's more to throw. He's taking the deep shot. Oh, it's picked off.